What's up, y'all? This your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. We are back. And this episode is brought to you by Layback TV, okay? The number one app, network, no matter what you want to call it. Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, so you can watch the AFC and NFC championships. Who is going to be? Who's going to the Super Bowl? The Bills, the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Commanders. I know who I'm picking. My dark horse for the entire goddamn season. And it's the Buffalo Bills. I got them going all the fucking way. All right? So check them out, okay? On laybacktv.com, okay? Multiple channels, multiple HBOs, pay-per-views. Only $25 a month. Check them out on laybacktv.com. LAYBACKTV.com on compatibles with your iPhones, Androids, and your Fire Sticks, all right? So let's get into some boxing talk. Whoa! Okay. So apparently, Ring Magazine is a thing now. Not only was it a championship belt that really got included with a lot of the other belts. I don't even know if it was even sanctioned. You know when people say the undisputed champion is the WBA, the WBA, the IBF, the WBO, the WBC, and Ring Magazine championships. I always wondered, like, yo, it's a 4-belt fucking divisions now. Where the fuck this Ring Magazine belt came from? And it's looking like the Rocky belt. You know what I'm saying? You know, with the red, white, and blue and the gold plate look like a belt buckle and shit. I just never understood it. They did a Ring Magazine award, red carpet thing situation. But apparently, you know, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be events. And they're working on their first event coming in May. Right? You know, and Turki Al Sheikh is a part of it. You got Matchroom, you got Golden Boy, you got PBC, you got Top Rank, and you got Queensberry in some cases. You know what I mean? So here's what they're working on. This is what Turki Al Sheikh stated, right? Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, you know, they met last year in April, you know, when Ryan Garcia came overweight. He also, what happened? He had some kind of substance that was tainted or something like that in his system. And it was a unanimous majority decision over Devin Haney. But here's the thing. They reversed it. So Devin Haney is still considered undefeated. It's a no contest. So it's not a win for Brian and it's not a loss for Devin Haney. Right? So, but they've been talking shit. They've been trying their best to get this fucking rematch on. Hold on, let me get a swig. So, they've been trying their best to see where they can go with this, right? So, this is what Turki Al Sheikh, you know, making the rematch fresh off of the suspension, Ryan Garcia's suspension. Believe it's over April 21st, day after the fight from last year. And they're both going to have tune-up fights. Now, is this considered tune-up fights? I don't think so. These are actually big competition. But Ryan Garcia, it's going to be a Ring Magazine event, right? Their first one. And Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney will be both headlining it. It's Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. It was supposed to be Pitbull Cruz, but Pitbull Cruz pulled out. That would have been a dangerous fight. Entertaining, as Pitbull and Ryan Garcia are knockout fighters. This would have been straight hands, but whatever. I think Rolly Romero is an interesting selection. I mean, Rolly Romero has not been the same, you know, ever since his knockout loss to Gervonta Davis, and Pitbull Cruz finished him and took his WBA world title. So Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero and Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I got Ryan Garcia, right, defeating Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero's, you know, jaw has just not been the same, but this is actually a good moment for him. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, that was a bad look, losing to Gervonta Davis, right? Defending the WBA title and losing via finish to Pitbull Cruz. I personally was not thinking Rolly Romero was gonna get a big fight after that. I mean, you lost to Pitbull Cruz. He needed to win against Pitbull Cruz. Those were two guys who fought Gervonta Davis. But look where Rolly is now. Not only is he co-headlining a big Ring Magazine event, but he's going against another guy that Gervonta Davis took their undefeated streak. They're both undefeated streak. Their first losses are from Gervonta Davis. This is a big moment for Rolly. This is actually a win, a must-win for Rolly. Otherwise, you're just going to be an example of against Ryan Garcia. Now, with Devin Haney, if he doesn't correct the issues and the problems that he went into the Ryan Garcia underestimating him, you know, those issues, it's going to be an upset by Jose Ramirez, right? Now, let's say in a clear-cut way, because this is what happens. If Ryan Garcia defeats Rolly Romero and Devin Haney defeats Ramirez, both are scheduled to face in a rematch. Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney in October. And here's the shit. They are trying to set up a fight between WBO 140-pound champion Teofimo Lopez and IBF 147-pound champion welterweight Boots Ennis. Now, Boots Ennis is already scheduled for a fight against the WBA world champion. But Teofimo Lopez moving up to 147 to face Boots Ennis, that's a big fight for Boots. I'm a little confused what Teofimo is even fucking doing anymore. I mean, he moved up from 135 to 140. He captured the WBO championship in spectacular fashion. Now, I don't think Teofimo Lopez is... His job is not done at 140. That's a championship weight class that Devin Haney is a champion of. Devin Haney holds the WBC 140-pound championship. Haney versus Lopez would have been an interesting fight. You know what I'm saying? Two guys that fought Lomachenko before. But now he's going 147. Everybody seems like they're abandoning 140. There's going to be nobody left at 140. I mean, I'm kind of questioning where the fuck weight classes is Garcia Romero and Haney versus Ramirez is going to be. You know, these are solidified. These are 140-pound fighters who Garcia's talking about fucking going to 147, 154. Haney, I think it was his dad or Haney, both put tweets of Haney probably going saying goodbye to 140 to go to 147. Okay, so that means what? You're gonna leave the title behind? It's a little bit weird. Teofimo Lopez going up to 147. Is he ready for Boots Ennis? Probably not. But he's a knockout artist. So with those little dancing antics that Teofimo Lopez be doing, he better watch it. Boots will probably come up there and put his boot up in his ass and drop him. You know? So here's the thing. Garcia and Haney must win their respective fights against Romero and Ramirez. They both win, they fight in a rematch in October. You know what I'm saying? It will be Garcia Haney 2. Now, whoever wins Garcia and Haney 2 will take on the winner between Lopez and Ennis. But further information will be released on when this Ring Magazine event will occur. What weight classes will Garcia, Romero, and Haney versus Ramirez be? And location. And did I say weight classes? I think weight classes. Because then there's no titles on the line. WBC 140-pound championship. It's not going to be a reason to defend it or even hold it. You know. But I really want to see what weight classes these guys are going to be. You know. I mean, they're talking money fights now. Nobody gives a shit about these world titles anymore. At all. I mean, the word got out that they're almost close to finalizing the deal between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford holds the 154-pound WBA championship. Canelo is undisputed at 168, all 4 titles. And it will be Crawford going up to 168 to face Canelo for all the undisputed championships. I mean, I'm pretty sure Canelo's a favorite. But we don't need to talk about that because we still got Cinco de Mayo that Canelo needs to fight. He wins that, cool. If I'm Crawford, I should get a fucking 168 pound fight and get that shit cracking. Staying inactive is just pointless, but that's just me. But we should get information, event, weight classes, location. Hopefully Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, will announce this. Riyadh season is looking pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? They're moving the needle. I gotta say that. But that's all we got for Boxing Talk. I'm your boy Eddie Jackson to Drop That Podcast. You can subscribe to the page, like the page. Y'all know what the fuck to do. This is awesome on for boxing and fighting and fight fans. We're all happy. I can't wait. 2025 is gonna look good. Y'all be safe out there. All right. Peace.